Listen to the podcast. Just search for Hancock and Kelley.
A new report from the U.S. Senate rips the United States Secret Service for multiple failures in the attempted assassination of Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump in July.
I thought it sounded more like the Keystone Cops than the Secret Service. There is a lack of preparation.
A spectator at the event was shot and killed. Another bullet hit the former president in the ear, narrowly missing his head. This was a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Authorities shot and killed the gunman, but the report noted a lack of chain of command at the site, poor coordination with state and local police, a lack of resources, poor planning, which allowed that gunman, who was earlier flagged for suspicious behavior, to gain access to a rooftop with a clear line of sight of Donald Trump. Michael, scathing reports are one thing, but should more heads be rolling here?
I think they will. I think this is important, this investigation that we have going on with the access to guns and the importance of our elected leaders in this country that can dictate which way the world's going to go. We've got to figure this out.
John?
Yeah, I mean, it's a slamming indictment of the Secret Service, and this thing was so mishandled. We were very fortunate that Donald Trump wasn't killed, but there was still a tragic event there. They didn't cordon off enough area. They weren't coordinated. Hopefully they'll fix it. And it looks maybe like they have fixed it to a certain extent now.
New data from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, shows more than 425,000 immigrants convicted of felony crimes are currently in the United States. As that news spread, Vice President Kamala Harris paid a visit to the southern U.S. border in Arizona.
The United States is a sovereign nation, and I believe we have a duty to set rules at our border and to enforce them. And I take that responsibility very seriously. We are also a nation of immigrants.
Her credibility is less than zero. I hope you're going to remember that on Friday when she tells you about the border. Ask her just one simple question. Why didn't you do it 4 years ago?
That ICE data provided to Congress shows there are thousands of migrants now in the United States that have been convicted of crimes ranging from kidnapping, assault, drug running, sexual assault, and homicide. More than 13,000 convicted of homicide. John Hancock.
Statue of Liberty says, give us you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry, those yearning to be free. It doesn't say, give us your criminals. These people should not be in the country. And when they are found, even for a minor violation of the law, they need to be sent back home.
It's time for our politicians to get serious on this issue, too. My entire life, we've been dealing with this issue, regardless of which administration's been in charge. We saw President Trump kill actual accomplishable legislation. We got to quit playing politics and fix this problem. That's why I don't think she's hiding from it. I think it's smart to go there.
Again, all those people didn't come during the last 3.5 years.
No, it's been going on for decades upon decades.
Right. They need to be shown the door.
Still to come on Hancock and Kelley, huge political news. Fox 2 will host an exclusive debate in the race for the U.S. Senate from Missouri. And our quote of the week is from the former St. Louis public school superintendent fired after just 1 year on the job. She's fighting back.